Kong Skull Island is the latest incarnation of the King Kong mythology. However, I wouldn't necessarily call this a remake. It is definitely a reinterpretation of the character and the classic story. This time it takes place in the early 1970s when an ambitious scientist, or really monster chaser, played in the film by John Goodman, and his partner take a entourage of army personnel to the mysterious Skull Island to find out once and for all what truly resides there, and what they find might be more than they bargained for. And unlike previous King Kong films, the bulk of the story of Kong Skull Island actually takes place on Skull Island. This is not the classic King Kong story where he gets captured and taken back to New York and displayed and climbs the Empire State Building, etc., etc. No, this is a reimagining of the classic story, and to great effect, I must add. Now, first of all, I think the biggest compliment I can give this film is that it has really great atmosphere and visuals. This movie looks like Francis Ford Coppola's Apocalypse Now, and that's definitely what they were going for. That is no secret. Lots of bright oranges, lots of shot of sunrise and sunset and helicopters on the horizon. Even Kong, when we first see him, he's a rippling black mass mirage against a huge red sunrise. It is a gorgeous looking film, but it also has some substance both in its characters and in its themes. But of course, it also remembers to have fun. It remembers what it is. It is a monster movie, and for your ticket price, you better get monsters. And this movie definitely learns from the failings of the 2014 Godzilla film, which, on the record, I really, to this day, really enjoy. I do understand people's frustration with the film, though, because Godzilla is in it for like a total of maybe 12 minutes. But I think when he's on screen, it's extremely effective. But don't get me started. But the studio clearly saw what audiences had to say about the film and reacted to it, because King Kong is in this movie for like a solid hour. He gets tons of screen time, and in a way that is both a positive and a negative, because there are lots of moments in the film where I feel like we cut to King Kong and he's just like climbing rocks and shit, and that's it. There's not a lot to the King Kong character. He is truly an animal in this film. Unlike previous King Kong incarnations, especially Peter Jackson's 2005 King Kong magnum opus, you really get into the heart of that character. You almost feel for him and you understand him as a character. This King Kong is a little bit more archetypal, and he's definitely, again, more of a living, breathing animal, not so much a human or something with, that thinks in the way or feels in the way that we do. This is a badass, watchdog. This is the King Kong that really knows how to throw down, and that's what this movie is all really focused around. It isn't trying to play on your heartstrings. It's not trying to romance you. It's just trying to show you some really cool special effects. But ultimately, I left the theater having had a great time with Kong Skull Island. It does have some shortcomings for sure. It's very, again, thin on plot. I don't feel like it kind of went in the direction that maybe it needed to go. I think they could have really put more of a linchpin on the closing of the film. But if you're going to see King Kong fight big monsters and people get eaten by them, then this movie will definitely quench your thirst. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and give Kong Skull Island a solid B. So if you had a chance to see Kong Skull Island, go and comment and tell me what you think about it. Are you looking forward to more King Kong films? And how much now are you looking forward to the King Kong vs. Godzilla movie? And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and want to see some more stuff, go and click like and subscribe below. And until next time, I'm Late Neversol, keeping you movie healthy.